When Woods first tripped the light fantastic at the Riverfront Theater, he suddenly became a household name. And one of Cincinnati's finest restaurants was quick to create a dish in his name.
It's great. You know, every time I go into the precinct, they give me a free chicken Ickey, so you can't ask for much more. I love the town of Cincinnati, and I'm pretty sure the town of Cincinnati loves me.
Woods led the nation in rushing as a senior at the University of Nevada, Las Vegas, but was only the 31st player chosen in the draft. The Bengals brought him along slowly, and Ickey's patience with them paid off.
I didn't really start the first maybe 5 or 6 ball games of the season, and I gradually worked my way into the lineup, and I started running hard because I had a mission really in the NFL to get up here and prove to myself that I could play at this level. I just went in there and I went crazy. I just said, oh, this is my opportunity, so I have to make the best of it.
The handoff, Ickey down to the 10-yard line, touchdown! Boy, oh boy, does that guy run hard, hard, hard.
The Jets game back in Week 6 marked the debut of this rising star in stripes and the birth of the celebrated Ickey Shuffle.
We were sitting around, you know, just joking around, listening to some music. I said, watch, when I score tomorrow, I'm going to do this crazy dance. And my mom said, boy, you better not get out there and do that dance. But when I scored, I did the dance, and it kind of like took off like wildfire. I didn't expect it to take off like it did.
The Ickey Shuffle added a heavy dose of personality to this Bengals team. A simple yet contemporary dance step that even moved the Bengals' legendary founder.
Well, I went in to see the coaches and wish them well for the game and sort of traditionally do this. I said, Ickey, I note your dance. I said, personally, I don't think much of it, but my wife likes it. And I said, it's all right, you can do it. And with that, this is what I did. That's all it took. And right away, somebody carried and thought that was real funny. They didn't think, you know, you could be 100 years old and do that.
It was great. I think he did it a little better than I do it, so it was wonderful.
Woods never let the shuffle obscure an extraordinary rookie season. His 15 touchdowns tied for the conference lead, and his 5.3 yards per carry led all NFL running backs. Indeed, Ickey Woods is more star than sideshow, as he confirmed against the Chargers when he high-stepped his way to center stage.
A lot of banks are talking
sizzle, no steak. And the cry for his job seemed unanimous. Never mind that he once woke up at 5:30 on a game day morning to drive around the city of Cincinnati and help the homeless. And never mind that he serves dinner at the Salvation Army on Christmas Day. Sam Wyche was a sure bet to be a coach wondering where his next meal would come from. But a year later, Wyche was living off the fat of the land. Our choice as the 1988 NFL Coach of the Year. 6 days before he coached the first postseason game of his career, Sam Wyche spent some of his precious free time with the homeless in Cincinnati.
This guy wants all right. This is the biggest scam.
We've been through a tough couple of years, and we know what being up and what being down's all about. And that's a little bitty mini picture of what a lot of people go through in their life.
Right now, have your best one there. Come on, right now, would you? Let's do it.
Boomer Esiason has said that Sam Wyche is too sensitive to be a coach. Well, they say nice guys finish last, and that's the way it looked for Sam after the 1987 season.
I thought there was a pretty good chance they'd fire me. We had so much pressure early on. We had to win the Hall of Fame game. I think we had to have a near victory in the team scrimmage the week before the Hall of Fame game in order for them to keep me another week. I made jokes early in the year that I was on one of those 7-day renewable contracts. If we didn't make enough first downs, they were going to make a change.
Changes were made, but they were subtle ones. Maybe personalities just softened a bit.
Sam had to start with his personal discipline. In other words, eat 3 meals a day at a normal time. get the staff home by 7 o'clock in the evening. And that was the starting point. Sam's very bright, very inventive. He's very unusual in some of his thought processes. And I like this.
How about drift right sideline? You ready for a tackle? Third down. It goes 62 or 3 Excalibur. How about the bingo right here? All right, let's go Eagle. We're going to go drift left, Z swing. Hit him in the flat. Hit him right on the flat. There'll be man coverage.
A lot of noise down there. Eddie Brown comes in motion. Glover's going to have to throw into the end zone. Touchdown. Right again.
Weish is intense and innovative, yet humor and emotion are also part of his coaching style.
Our quarterback got clubbed in the face and the neck right there. He's going to live, but that is a penalty.
I'm always right on the verge of panic is the main reason that the style looks the way it is. Plus, I was a player. I was involved in the emotional build-up to the game. I believe that there is an edge in being emotional and in being excited about the game and enjoying what you're doing rather than being too businesslike on Sundays.
Weish played for several teams over his 9-year NFL career, including the Bengals and the Redskins, and his emotional sideline demeanor hasn't changed much since he switched from helmet to headset.
Die, you dogs, die! Die, you yellow dogs! Die!
If you guys got anything left, man, right here, this is where you go after them. That's our ball. That's our ball. That's our ball.
Sam Weish has restored the spirit to Bengal football, and he's still the emotional down-home guy he was as a player.
The Bengals have won the
Let the stars go to Disney World. The coach of the year is happy with the local Cincinnati amusement park, Kings Island.
I'm going to Kings Island.
1988 was a season filled with great performances. From week 1 right on through to the most competitive Super Bowl in history. And you know, every year you think you've seen it all, only to be proved wrong by what the next season brings. At least we have a few months to savor the best of 1988. I'm Steve Sable.